Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Osil, and today we're going to do an update on my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. So I currently have 5 eyeshadows in my project, and so we're just going to start with the first one, which is the Wet n Wild Nutty eyeshadow. My goal is to hit pan, and I have so far used it for 38 times. That is what that one looks like. I find this really easy to use and love to combine it with just other cool eyeshadows. And I've also combined it with my gold and more warm tones that I also have in my project. And it works pretty well with that as well. I was surprised that it worked so well with warm eyeshadows because this is pretty cool, if you ask me. But yeah, I really enjoy using it. I don't think I'm gonna hit pan anytime soon. It doesn't look like it, but at least I'm getting some good use out of it, and hopefully I will hit pan sometime throughout the year. That's my plan. But yeah, so far 38 uses. This will most likely be in my project for a very long time, but that's okay. I really enjoy it. My next shade is my Inglot shade, my Inglot 155. This is a metallic gold eyeshadow. So far I have used this 34 times. Also really enjoy this one. A beautiful, beautiful, perfect gold eyeshadow. I think this is a kind of eyeshadow that works all year round. I can just pair it with some more pastel shades. I really liked to combine this with my lilac-y pastel eyeliner from Beauty Bay. This is also really pretty in, you know, Christmas with just a red lip, and the fall time with just some darker burgundy, green, brown shades. But I also really like it in the summertime. So I'm glad that I was able to work on a shade that would work all year round. I can picture myself pairing this with like a turquoise shade, like aqua blue, teal. That would be just beautiful, I think. Yellow works really nice. I mean, there's just so many possibilities with a gold eyeshadow like this. So I know this eyeshadow will also be in my project for a very long time. I'm supposed to try to hit pan on this one as well. Can't really see that happening anytime soon with this one either, but I really enjoy using it, so it's perfectly fine. Then I have reached my goal on my next eyeshadow, which I'm really excited about. My goal was to use this for 30 uses, and I have reached my goal on that. I've even used it a few more times after that. This is the Inglot 297, like a matte purple shade. Hopefully you can see, but this is what that one looks like. Can't really see that I've used it too much. I usually just use this, actually, yeah, most times I use it as an outer corner, like deepening the eyeshadow kind of thing, but I also use it very softly on my lower lash line. I blend it with my powder and use it as a crease shade. I find this to be a very versatile, nice shade. I love to pair it with warm tones, and I also really like to pair it with that Nutty shade. Yeah, cooler tone shades, so it's just really easy to combine with a lot of eyeshadows. And yeah, I have finally reached my goal on this one. I have finished it and used it 30 times, so I'm going to be rolling this one out today and roll in a new eyeshadow. I'm really, really excited about that. Next is my MakeupGeek Cocoa Bear. This, I'm also really happy with the progress. I think you can actually see the progress I've made, but I haven't been able to hit pan on it just yet, but I think I'm very, very close. So with this one, I've used it 21 times. Again, a very versatile, beautiful shade. And this is one of those shades that makes my blue eyes kind of pop because it has so much warmth to it. It's almost like a reddish brown. Really one of my absolute favorite eyeshadows that I have in my collection. And I'm really glad I get to focus on this one. I get to have it around a little bit longer in my project because I haven't yet hit pan, although I think we're talking like days before I managed to hit pan on this one. Like I said, I've used it 21 times. My goal is to hit pan on it, and yeah, hopefully I will very soon. Next up, I have a cream shadow, the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in Champagne Crystal. This has been fairly easy to use. I've used it 21 times. My goal is to use it for 30 times. I have tried to use it as a lid shade, I think just once, maybe twice. I still don't really like it for that. This is how much is left. So I've just mainly used it as an inner corner highlight. I think it's okay for that, but it's not my favorite. I have found I really wanted to try that more taupey metallic shade in the same range, but I'm not sure anymore if I want to purchase another one of these because, again, yeah, it's not really my favorite anymore now that I've used it some more. I'm gonna think about it. I have 9 more uses left out of this one, so we'll see if I change my mind, but so far I'm not completely sold on this product. I don't know what it is. It's kind of irritating my skin or my eyes. It has a tendency to move all over the place. Even though it's a cream eyeshadow, it kind of performs the same way as a powder eyeshadow, where the shadow kind of falls down to my under eyes. I don't like that. So yeah, not a favorite, but I'm going to continue to use this until I reach my goal. Let's look at some of the eyeshadow looks I did this month. I didn't take pictures of too many of them. I didn't do anything super wild, but we're gonna take a look. All right, I did a lot of like yellow and purpley themed eyeshadow looks, but this first one, I used all the shadows from my project pan, and then I used the Norvina palette, this one, and then I used the pink shade as well on the lid, and then I did Gold Digger, the gold eyeliner from Makeup Store. Then I did a blue, matte blue eyeliner from LH Cosmetics, and then I did the Bella Pierre lipstick that I have, mixed it with a concealer, and used that as a blush and lip shade. This next one I really enjoyed. I used the Essence Move It Move It eyeshadow palette. I used this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then also the purple eyeshadow from Inglot. I did the matte purple eyeliner from LH Cosmetics. And then the lip liner I have in my project pan from Model Co. I use that as a lip shade and a blush. They're all so similar here. I don't think there's a point in showing you all of these. I'm just going to do the last one, which is this yellow and purple eyeshadow look. I used the Pastels palette. the yellow and purple in that one, and then the pastels eyeliner that I have in my project pan, Cocoa Bear in like the outer part of my eyes, and then Model Co lip liner again on my cheeks. So I want to show you, I'm not sure if I actually hit pan this month or the last month, but very recently at least I hit pan on my purple shade in this pastels palette. But then again, I think last week I also hit pan on the yellow shade. So none of these eyeshadows are in a project pan, but still I think these are one of my only, probably my only eyeshadows that I've hit pan on that hasn't been in a project pan. I don't know if you can even see the yellow pan, but it's there. So I just wanted to show you that I was able to hit pan in these two eyeshadows. I'm very excited about that. But let's move on to rolling in a new eyeshadow for me to work on. And so I'm going to use my Tiny Decisions app again. What single eyeshadow to choose? Let's hit the wheel. Ooh, I got the Inglot Light Pink eyeshadow. Let me go and grab that one. All right, so this is a good thing and a bad thing that I chose this shade. I'm just going to show you. It's the one in 431, and this is what it looks like. So this is probably my least favorite Inglot eyeshadow. I've been really contemplating whether or not to declutter it because I never reach for it. I don't feel like it's my kind of shade, but it's still so soft and buttery. The quality is so nice, and it is a beautiful shade. It's just not the kind of pink I tend to go for. That's what that one looks like. But bringing it in to a project pan like this, I'm kind of forced to use it and find ways to use it and see if I actually need to keep it in my collection, if there's any point. So that's a good thing. But I'm gonna think about what my goal is gonna be for this one. I'm just gonna swatch the other shades so you can see. All right, there you have it. Hopefully you can see. So on top there we have the e.l.f. Champagne Crystal, then we have the pink metallic shade from Inglot, we have Wet n Wild Nutty, and then we have the gold shade from Inglot, and then Cocoa Bear from MakeupGeek, all the way to the bottom right there. This is difficult. I kind of want to say 10 times, but at the same time, I want to challenge myself and maybe make it 30. There's no way I'm going to try to hit pan on this. I barely used it. I probably used it like 10 times previous, but I could make some nice like spring makeup looks with it. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do 10 or 30 times, because I do want to make sure to rotate and make sure to use as many eyeshadows in my single eyeshadow collection as possible this year. And I don't know if I'm able to do that if I set my goals too high. So I'm just not sure on this one. No, you know what? I'm gonna do 30 uses. I'm gonna challenge myself. I absolutely think it's gonna be a challenge, but I really want to figure out if I actually like this. And I also want to challenge myself to do some nice spring eyeshadow looks with this shade. So yeah, 30 uses is my goal on that pink shimmery shade that I just rolled in. And yep, that is it. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what shades you are working on right now. I would love to know. And so yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!